This is WIGG 88.1 FM, Asbury Park.
We all can agree that raising a family in these times is challenging. With everything being so exposed and accessible through social media and the influence that come along with it, how do we find the balance?
Does your child feel confined and has no outlet?
Sasha, meet me in the bathroom so we can take our Instagram pics, because you know once I get home they won't let me out.
Would your child come to you when they need help?
Mom, I'm in trouble and I don't know what to do.
Do you know the signs when your child is crying out for help?
Nicholson, you don't listen. The school has called me and now I have to attend another school meeting. This time you lose your video games for 2 months.
Do you and your family need access to resources?
I lost my job. How will we get our bills paid?
Does your family have expectations and boundaries for mutual respect and understanding?
I am the man of the house, but my family does not respect me.
Finally, a show where families can feel supported and get resources for guidance during these troubled times. Presented to you by Good News Community Action. Family Matters, a radio show, aired every Saturday afternoon from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. A new segment discussing all things and situations relating to families. Family Matters Discussions, a radio show for everyone to listen together.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Good News Radio, Family Matters. My name is Elna, your host. We just got here. Today is the fourth Saturday of the month. We are slowly, but also rapidly approaching the month of December. I'm very happy to be here with you today. We're going to be discussing a topic that's very timely. So I just want to take a moment, 1 second, to find what I'm looking for so we can get started. So you're listening to Family Matters on Good News Radio. My name is Elna, I'm your host. I have with me today our co-host, Gregory Cheen.
Hello, come on again. How you guys doing?
Okay, so Gregory, if you can get started, because I need to find something real quick.
Okay. So, welcome everyone. Hope you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving holiday. Hope you guys are still, enjoying those leftovers that you guys have. So today we're just going to be discussing, financial literacy and education, just as we do on every fourth Saturday of the month. As you know, Elna invites me every fourth Saturday just to co-host and discuss financial literacy and topics on ways for you to invest, save money, best ways to make your money work for you.
That's right. And Greg comes on the fourth Saturday because it's financial literacy, and also because he and I are partners in real estate. So he's a certified realtor for the state of New Jersey. I'm a certified realtor for the state of New Jersey. We're also certified notary publics for the state of New Jersey. So if you guys are out there and you're in need of these types of services, we are here for you, and we're going to give you our phone numbers later on, so that if you are in need of someone to help you sell your house, you can call us. Or if you're in need of someone to help you purchase a house, you can call us, and we'll be happy to do that with you. If you're in need of someone to notarize documents that are important, that needs to be preserved and legally binding in terms of having that affirmation on them,
Yes.
From a notary public with the stamp of the state of New Jersey, the seal and everything. For example, if you were doing like a will or, any important document, like let's say it's a healthcare proxy or something.
Refinance on
Yes,
home, yeah.
all of that.
Yes.
If you think I need to make this official, so you need someone to notarize it for you, and I know there are banks that do it, but if you want someone to do it personally, you're in a bind, the bank is closed, and you need help like that, we can do that for you as well, and we'll give you our phone numbers later on. So today we're going to be discussing 'tis the season not to blow your savings,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because a lot of people get in a lot of trouble around this time of the year because everybody's getting all festive into the spirit of the holidays, right? And so you just want to spend, spend, spend. You want to make everybody happy. You want to go all out and spend a lot of money. They have something called Black Friday. I really don't like that term, Black Friday. I understand why they use it.
Yes.
But a lot of people get in trouble thinking, oh, I'm getting all these savings, so let me buy as much as I can, or, do a one-stop shop and get everything I need. But it's never everything that you need.
No.
We can always think of what we need, right?
Or
Something else.
Yeah, or if you think, oh, well, it's on sale.
Right.
Products aren't as affordable as they are right now, so let me, purchase it now, say, hold off for it. But, priorities are important.
Priorities.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is a nice word.
Yeah.
Priorities. So we just want to talk to you a little bit of that, to kind of steer you in the direction of someone or the mindset of someone who knows that they need to be saving money, especially this time of the year, going into the new year. And during this season of our lives, coming from the pandemic and the rate of inflation, interest rates are so high, cost of everything has gone tremendously higher than before. Some people say things have, like the cost of gas, the cost of food, the cost of everything has gone at least 3 to 5 times. Some people are saying even double to triple what they used to be. So we'll see, if during this conversation you can pick up, some points along the way to help you in being able to think about savings as opposed to spending. And this is why we call it 'tis the season not to blow your savings. So you don't want, just like the storms come and they blow everything away, you don't want your savings to be blown away during this holiday season. Okay, so I'll say this in Creole. Bonsoir tout le monde. Bienvenue dans Affaires Famille. Moi c'est Elna. Moi ensemble avec co-animateur Gregory Jean. Nous tous les deux nous c'est realtor. Ça veut dire que nous ka aider vendre caillou si que vous voulez vendre caillou, nous ka aider acheter caillou si que vous besoin acheter un caillou. Et puis si que tout besoin monde pour faire notarisation, right? Is that how you say that? Notaire.
Yeah.
Okay. Document qui est important pour nous ka faire ça tout. N'a pas au numéro téléphone nous plus tard pour si que vous avez besoin de service nous ou ka relé nous et puis nous ka aider ensemble avec ça. Jeudi c'est samedi 4e samedi dans mois. Nous allons discuter littératie finance. Nous allons partager des conseils pour nous qui gens que nous casser comme nous pour ne pas dépenser dans la saison Christmas que nous y connait. Ou attendez Radio Bonne Nouvelle sur 88.1 FM. C'est affaires famille ou côté connait. M'a expliquer nous qui gens que nous ka côté. Si que nous aller sur ordinateur là, sur website là, computer, nous ka mettre goodnewsradiotv.com ou bien soit aller sur Facebook WYGG Good News Radio. Si vous voulez le numéro de téléphone 518 906 15 96 ou attendez nous comme ça tout. Si que pendant que nous parlé sur Airline ou t'as voulu relais pour partager un petit conseil ou même tout gagner parce que son monde qui pensait que tout le monde a un bagage qui a contribué dans conversation qu'a fait et puis ou même tout qu'a gagné un petit conseil qui au cas monde qui a vraiment aidé de ça nous pas le partager hein. So, si vous avez fait ça, vous pouvez nous sur 732 775 0220 ou bien 732 775 0225. All right, so they can call us, right, Greg?
Yes.
If go ahead.
732 at 775-0220 or 732-775-02.
Okay, so we like to give you guys resources on this program. So the first one that we're going to talk about, I did mention that there's open enrollment. It's going on. This is for the Obamacare. That's for everyone who is in need of Medicaid. If you need like Obamacare, which is like Medicaid, which is health insurance, for anyone in the state of New Jersey, open enrollment started November 1st, and it's going to go on until January 15, 2024. You can go to obamacareplans.com to do that. Si quelqu'un moun ki bezwen assurance Medicaid ou bien Obamacare, nou yo genyen enrôlement yo ki ouvri kounye, yo komanse depuis premier jour nan mois de novembre nan, et puis la fini dans 15e janvier 2024 année prochaine. So si quelqu'un moun qui besoin assurance de santé, ou ka aller dans Obamacare plan avec un STL.com pour ka appliquer pour ka recevoir assurance pour moun qui qualifié pour lui. And also there is you can go to medicare.gov to apply for Medicare, which is health insurance for the seniors.
Yes.
Okay, so you can go to medicare.gov to do that. They have open enrollment going on, I do believe, up until sometime in January as well. I don't have the exact date. Si quelqu'un moun ki bezwen assurance pour senior citizen yo, nou ka ale nan medicare.gov pour nou ka aplike pou li. Nou genye jusqu'à au commencement année prochaine, dans le mois de janvier, pour faire ça. Want to tell them about job fair?
Yes. So the job fair will be happening this coming Tuesday, November 28th, 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. at the Neptune Public Library on 25 Neptune Boulevard in Neptune, New Jersey. You will go there and meet with people. You know, if you are looking for employment, you can find something with competitive pay, 401k with employer match, generous PTO policy, training, promotions within, and so much more. So if you're interested in going to the job fair, Neptune Public Library in Neptune, that will be Tuesday, November 28th. And then on Thursday, November 30th, Keensburg will also be having a job fair. And they will be at the Keensburg Public Library, 54 Shore Boulevard, Keensburg, New Jersey. Go there. Also, if you have a resume, bring a resume. Go there, dress for success, which is very
important.
To show them how serious you are.
All right, and Jersey Shore Awning continues to be hiring as well. You can go to sales@jerseyshoreawning.com or call 732-380-8012 so you can apply for this job. This is right here in Neptune. Jersey Shore Awning a cherché moun pour employer pour position pour ka aider yo dans plusieurs positions qui yo gagné. Ou ka aller dans sales à commercial jerseyshoreawning.com ou bien le numéro de téléphone 732-380-8012 pour appliquer pour ça.
And also, if you are interested in another job, there's a part-time parking attendant position open for the city of Asbury Park. Flexible weekend hours. They're paying between $15 and $20 an hour. Located in the downtown Asbury Park area. No experience required to apply. And for more information, you can apply at www.cityofasburypark.com/jobs.
Okay, and there's also traffic controller jobs also for the city of Asbury Park. You can call Christina Matthews at 848-305-4283 to apply for that job. Again, the phone number is 848-305-4283. The name of the person is Christina Matthews. Gen yon travail ki y a avertise, si ki nou table employé pour nous contrôler le trafic pendant qu'il y a fait constitution dans la rue. Ou karele Christina Matthews, sous numéro de téléphone 848-305-4283. 848-305-4283 pour appliquer pour travail ça. All right, so Good News Radio, Good News Community Action is hosting a toy giveaway, which is going to be December 16, 2023, from 12 to 3 p.m. at the Baptist Church, which is right next door here. They want you to register, okay, your child in order to receive the gift for the child. If you don't register your child, unfortunately, the toys are going to be given or already assigned to children that are registered. So again, we beseech you, right? That's the word,
Yes,
right?
yes.
We beseech you to therefore register your child, because you don't want to show up here unregistered and expect to get a gift, because it's not going to happen. So please register your child. And the way you register your child is to call the radio station 732-775-0220 or 732-775-0225, or you can email info@goodnewsradiotv.com to let them know that you want to register. If you're going to email, you want to leave your name, your child's age, their sex, a phone number for yourself, what town you live in, and anything else you feel like we need to know. And remember, the toy giveaway is for children ages 0 to 13 years old. Can you say that in Creole?
Yes. And the sa lot masi devè nan bay kado pou ti moun bébé avèk 13 an. Sou ta va vle register ti moun yo, registre ti moun yo, ou ka fel sou info@goodnewsradiotv.com ou bien ou ka rele 732-775-0220 ou bien 732-775-0225.
All right, and so Neptune Township is having a cards for the holiday season. I think this is so sweet. So it's the Neptune Recreation Center that's doing this. So basically, there are senior citizens who are lonely during this time of the year. They live at the rehab centers and all the senior citizen places, assisted living places, and so therefore they want them to feel loved, and thought of during the holiday season. I know a lot of organizations go there and they sing Christmas carols to them or bring them socks and hats and gloves and things like that. But an added touch would be to send them cards. You don't have to put anything in the card, just a card with, drawings or a nice saying or something to keep them, motivated, because when they're there and they're lonely, it really reduces their quality of life and their
Yes.
longevity. So if they have that gift, that warmth and feel the love from the community, it could make a difference as to how long they live, know?
Right. Oh, that's sweet.
So they are collecting the cards. You can drop them off by December 13th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you need more information on this, you can call 732-869-1202. Again, 732-869-1202. And again, if you're going to drop them off, you're going to drop them off to the Neptune Recreation Center, which is 2201 Heck Avenue.
Right across the street from the middle school. Nazareth Park Middle School.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Neptune Recreations is having a winter fire from 5 to 7 p.m. on Thursday, December 21st. And the weather date should it have to be canceled is December 22nd. It'll be at the Lafredo Field on West Bangs Avenue. You have bonfire, food trucks, videos, game, trailer marshmallows, poetry readings, and much more. So bring your own chair so you can sit down and relax and enjoy. Okay. The Masses Staffing Solutions is having an open house on November 21st from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. They're searching to fill 20 positions at $17 an hour for one of the best company. It's one of the best companies in Monmouth County. There are many positions open: medical assembly, inspectors, packers, etc. All shifts open, Monday to Friday, $17 an hour. Also, for this one, no experience is needed. Also, have your resume ready. Dress for your success. Speak and understand English. Pass a criminal background, drug test, and E-Verify. If you're interested and meet the requirements needed, you can contact Isabel at 908-309-1480 or stop at the office on Tuesday, November 21st. No, December 31st, I'm sorry. At 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Okay. There is another position open at, I'm going to butcher the name, Nucor Skyline. Is that correct? The business
Oh,
development.
yes. So that's the same, I believe that's the same position that you just mentioned,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yes, they go hand in hand. Okay, I see it. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so, all right, so there's another position. If you want to become trained in the field of, to become an electrician, you can join the local 400 for an apprenticeship training program where you can earn a living wage while you learn how to become a certified electrician in the state of New Jersey. You will have earned 8,000 paid on the job training hours when you do this, 900 hours of college credited classroom instruction. It's a safe, drug-free environment to work in. You are going to be provided with health care, and there are also multiple retirement benefits that are available if you choose to make this a career and retire from it. So this is going to be the first Wednesday of the month from 4 to 6 p.m. and it's at the IBEW Local 400 JATC, which is located at 3301 Highway 138 in Wall, New Jersey. Also,
It's
too.
also, oh, sorry. Skilled Trades. The Skills Trades is having an open house at 525 North Broadway, North White Plainsfield, New York, where you'll be able to bring a print resume, and they're hiring for cabinet makers, carpenters, electricians, iron makers, mechanics, masons, and plumbers. Applicants will only be admitted. Government ID is required to enter onto the property.
So all these jobs that we said on here, if you have questions about them, need more information, feel free to call 732-775-0225, 732-775-0220. Si que nous besoin plus d'informations de travail, ça que nous expliquer, nous avons le numéro de téléphone radio 732-775-0220 ou bien 732-775-0225. Okay. So now this.
And I just wanted to say,
Sure.
The reason why we, present a lot of these different opportunities is because, employment is very important, especially when you're trying to purchase a home, car, anything. You have to show proof of employment. You also have to have a long-term employment as well. So we offer a lot of these information just so that you guys can take advantage of it and learn something, whether it is to be the electrician, whether it is to be a mason, or someone who works as a mechanic, whatever it is, we present these opportunities for you so that you can just say, hey, maybe this is something that I can, do myself.
All right. So yes, I totally agree with that. Because we need you to be employed and working so you can earn money, so you can save your money, so you can buy a house.
Yes.
That's the goal,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes.
Everything ends with buying a house. Yes, because that's how you're going to build, wealth, generational wealth that you can leave, your legacy to your children and to their children and so on and so forth. That's how people have a fighting chance at life, because it's really tough out here. So the opportunity exists for you to own a piece of this earth. You should take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
Right? All right. And we can help you do that.
Yes.
Yes.
And part of it, the way that we're helping is by providing this information here.
Yeah.
Today.
Absolutely. So now we're gonna go to our word of the day for the kids that are getting ready for their SATs and everything. So the word for today is, it's actually a French word. I think most of the words that we've been saying are French words, right? So this word is pronounced malheureusement.
Oh, okay.
You're-
But I'm reading. I'm not the best speller or anything. I'm reading. Okay. Yes.
right? So malheureusement, which is the way it would be said in English,
Yeah.
but in French, because it is a French word, malheureusement. So it's an adverb and it means unfortunately. Like,
Yes.
unfortunately this, malheureusement ça, right? So if we were to give a sentence for, if you're listening, students, it's malheureusement, we won't be able to attend the Christmas party, but we hope to make it to next year's party, right?
Yes.
Right. So unfortunately, I won't be able to attend the Christmas party. Hopefully, I can attend next year. So
Yes.
that was the word for the day. Yeah. So we are also learning English, French, and Haitian Creole and English. So so the past couple of weeks, I've been doing like greetings, like allô, bonsoir, qui joyeux, you know,
Yes.
that kind of stuff. Hello, how are you? So now we are at, we're going to say the word. So Greg, if you can help me out here.
Yes.
So you say the word in Creole and I'll say it in English, and then hopefully our listeners are able to follow along and repeat the words as we are saying them.
Okay.
So if you want to learn English, you're going to repeat the English word. And if you want to learn Creole, you're going to repeat the Creole word. Quand on va apprendre anglais, ensemble avec créole. So, mon qui besoin apprendre anglais, ou répéter mots yo en anglais. Si besoin apprendre créole, ou répéter mots yo en créole. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Bonjour.
Good morning.
Bonsoir.
Good afternoon.
Comment est?
How are you?
And everyone's favorite, Napoli.
Good.
Oui.
Yes.
Yo.
They or them.
Non.
No.
Merci.
Thanks.
Oui.
Help.
Non merci.
No thanks.
S'il vous plaît.
Please.
I'm forgetting this one.
Mérite or
Mérité.
you're
Mérité.
welcome, or
Sorry.
de rien is the French version.
Pas gain problème.
No problem.
OK.
Okay.
Excusez-moi.
Excusez-moi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excusez-moi.
Excuse me.
On regrette ça.
I'm sorry.
Gain.
There is or there are.
Pas gain.
There is or there are not any.
Moins pas gain.
I don't have any.
C'est comme ça.
That's right.
Petit petit.
A little bit.
En pile.
A lot.
Gain en pile.
There are a lot of.
Ici.
Here.
Là.
There.
Yes.
All right. So hopefully that wasn't too fast. And if you missed it, you can hear it again tomorrow from 3 to 4. Right here on 88.1 FM. So right now we're in the holiday season.
My
We're
favorite
right.
time of the year.
Yes, your favorite time,
Yes.
the most wonderful time of the year. But it's not so wonderful when you're spending all of your money on gifts.
No.
Okay, that's not what makes it wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna listen to a nice Christmas song to get us into the vibe and the rhythm of Christmas, and then we're gonna come back and discuss our topics. 'Tis the season not to blow your savings.
See now the distant star is waiting for love in the heart of a child who has come here to save us. Come know the joy it can bring to kneel at the feet of the King. Bow before him, oh Israel, Son of God, Son of Man, he is Emmanuel. Come to worship him in all his majesty. Prince of Peace, King of Hope, Author of everything. He is Emmanuel. Emmanuel. Hallelujah to the King. Hallelujah to the Lamb of God. Hallelujah to the hope of man who is born upon this day. Hallelujah to the King. Oh yeah, yeah. Hallelujah to the Lamb of God. Hallelujah to the hope of man who is born upon this day. So bow before him, oh Israel, Son of God, Son of Man, he is Emmanuel. Bow before him, oh Israel, Son of Man, he is Emmanuel. Come to worship him, His majesty, Prince of Peace, King of Hope, Author of everything. He is Emmanuel. Oh, he is Emmanuel. He is Emmanuel.
All right, welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Family Matters on Good News Radio, 88.1 FM. Our topic today is "'Tis the Season Not to Blow Your Savings." You were just listening to "He is Emmanuel" by CeCe Wining, which is symbolic of the season that we're in. So that's what the season is for.
Absolutely.
It's, the birth of Christ.
yeah.
It's not necessarily for you to spend all your money, buying gifts and toys and all kinds of things, and not to have any savings for you to be able to purchase your house.
That's right.
Yeah, so let's get to it.
So right now we're going to talk about a few topics and related to not blowing your money during the holiday season. In February 2022, Money Geek completed a national survey amongst U.S. adults to understand how much Americans spend over the holidays, how much they finance that spending, and how they felt about it afterwards. The people who completed the surveys, the respondents had to have at least one credit card and have made purchases during the holiday season to be included in the survey.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the key findings from that survey were that in 2021, the average holiday spending per person was $1,131. More than one quarter of the Americans regret their level of spending, holiday spending, and most wish they had spent less, while others didn't regret not spending more. Basically,
Well, I guess they have more
I was
money.
gonna say the ones who got it didn't mind it, but the ones who may have been living paycheck to paycheck and just wanted to be able to do something, probably had buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
Credit cards were the payment method of choice, with 65% of the holiday spending paid with credit cards. The more credit cards someone had, the more of their spending they financed with credit cards. Basically, if they had 3 credit cards, they would use one, move on to the next, and
Max
move on
it
to the
out.
next. Yes. And by February 2022, 40% of those Americans had not paid off their 2021 holiday debt. So basically, they went several months or even well over a year and still hadn't paid off that holiday debt from the year prior.
So you're carrying it on and paying all that interest rate.
Yes, paying the minimum payment. And,
Right.
Really you're just paying it little by little, but it's going to continue to
It's not
increase.
going anywhere.
No,
Yeah.
not making a dent at all.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Using your credit card to buy gifts. A credit card, in my opinion, if you have an emergency, let's say your water heater went out, and those can typically cost about $300 to $500, to replace them. That's something to charge.
Yes.
Okay, not buying people gifts.
No.
Okay, so 41% of Americans put out 90% of their holiday spending on their credit cards.
Yes.
That's irresponsible.
It is. It is. It very much is. I mean, I can understand it's a time of giving and you want to be able to, give, something to your loved ones. But, by doing that, you're putting yourself in a hole and you're not able to sometimes get out of it,
Right.
especially when you do have, like what you said, an emergency.
Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is? These things that we're buying for our family and our friends, they don't even like those things and they end up returning them.
Yes. Some people I know will have it sit there for years, especially our parents.
Right.
They're like, no, let me busy with my
I know.
And it's like,
It
no.
becomes like a sentimental thing,
Yes.
like, oh, my son gave me this.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't get rid of it.
Exactly.
But your friends, they don't have that sentiment.
No.
They're going there and standing in those long lines and returning and buying what they really want.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I always think maybe give someone like a gift card or something. They can go and buy their own present. I'm not good at shopping for people.
Or something meaningful, maybe a picture or something like
Yeah,
that.
make
too.
something, right?
Yeah, create
That's
something.
what we used to do,
Yes.
right? Take a picture of your kids and frame it and give it to your parents. Merry
Exactly.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Something they'll have to hang up in the house and look at their grandkids, every single day.
Absolutely. Those are a lot more sentimental than
Right.
buying something at,
Yeah.
a store.
Yes, absolutely. So 'tis the season not to blow your savings. So Christmas time is here. The holiday season is upon us. What does this mean to you? Does it mean you spend until you are spent and have nothing left? Does it mean buying lavish gifts, treating yourself, treating your family? Do you dread this time of the year? Because some people really dread this time of the year. It gives them anxiety, like, oh my God, like there's so much to do and so little time to do it in. There's so many people to buy gifts for and so very little money to use to buy presents for everyone. Or maybe some people look forward to it. Perhaps you're a receiver and not a giver, which means you love this season, right?
Yeah.
What if you're the giver and there seems to be so many to give and so much that needs to be given? So today, that's what we're going to talk about, how to not to blow your savings, giving gifts to people, family, and friends. The secret is to there is no secret. It's not a secret. You have to budget.
Yes.
And that's what we covered last time. We missed you last month.
Yes.
But we covered budgeting. We gave some tips on how to budget. So otherwise, have a plan when you're embarking on this holiday season, when you're getting ready to, yesterday was Black Friday, where everybody hopefully did a lot of shopping so that they can get their savings underway, because prices were slashed. So if you knew exactly what you wanted to do, hopefully you mapped it out and you planned it. Like, I'm
Yes.
going to go to this place because I know they have a 50% off, and I'm going to save like half, the cost of this thing here. And I'm going to slash, or cross off my list like 5 people,
Yes.
and you're done, and you saved a lot of money doing it, so that you're not reaching that $1,100 mark that everybody spent in 2021. And like we were talking about during the time the song was playing, you were mentioning that a lot of people were spending a lot of money. Yeah.
Because we're out of that pandemic stage where people wanted to really, save money, or a lot of people were, spending a lot of time at home. My sister was telling me that, this year, for the first time since pre-pandemic, there was a lot more people traveling for the holidays. So I can only imagine what it's even going to be like come, the next 3 weeks, when people are taking time off from work and, traveling to see their other family members, which also adds even more of a dent into your budget, because traveling today is not as affordable as it once was, just even a few years ago.
That's right. So setting a budget. So like I said before, last month we spent time discussing how to do a budget, right? So how do you do a budget? Your budget, we talked about, it should include a list of your net income, meaning income that is actually coming in the house. You cannot budget using your gross.
Yes.
Because you don't get the gross, okay?
I wish.
I think we gave an example. I know, right? if we got the gross, I think a lot of us would be okay.
Yes.
But we don't see the gross. Like, someone making $100,000. This was an example. $100,000 gross could probably see like 60,000 net that's coming inside their home.
Yeah.
And that's money that they have to pay for everything.
Yes.
Right? To pay for their mortgage, which is usually the bulk of the expense, and then everything else, utilities and all that stuff.
Yes.
So you want to list your net income, okay, on one side. And if you have multiple net incomes, because some people have multiple jobs, they have multiple streams of income, money coming in. Then after you list them, your net income, then you want to add it up, right? And then to the right, you want to start listing all of your expenses, all of your debt, everything that you have to pay out for the month, right? Which includes the bills, your financial obligations, your mortgage, your rent, your utilities, your credit cards, your car notes, your car insurance, your home maintenance, your food, your clothes, your gas, list every little thing that you have to pay for, because you have to pay for every little thing.
Everything, your
You
streaming
put it-
services, your everything.
Exactly. And if you don't have a name for it, put it under miscellaneous, okay? And add it up. And then, then you do your checks and balances. You subtract your expenses or your debt, your bills from your income, and whatever. We also mentioned in order for them to save, they should pay themselves first.
Yes.
When you get your paycheck,
Yes.
you should allow an amount, just like you do with your tithing, right?
Yes.
You do that for yourself.
Yes.
Right? And you put that in the bank. Some people are really good about, having their jobs take it out and put it in a separate account so they don't even see it.
Yeah.
Right? Because some of us, let's be really honest about this. If it comes to us, we're likely not going to spend. We're going to spend it. We're not going to save it.
I just won't spend next month. I'll just put a little bit more aside when we really don't.
And it doesn't happen.
No.
It really doesn't, because something's gonna come up.
Yeah.
And especially if you have teenage kids. Oh my God, they
Yeah.
always figure out ways to spend your money.
Yes. I prefer to have it that way, where they just automatically take it, which is kind of like what I do with my mortgage. Take it out directly. Automatically done. I don't see it. I don't miss it.
Good.
And they just take it.
Good.
Because I don't want it.
Good,
issues,
good.
problems.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. And so, so you want to plan for that. And if there's anything left after you do all of that, and if you want to add it to your savings, you can go ahead and do that.
Yes.
Or maybe that's the little bit of money, whatever's left over that you want to use to, because you got to have some fun. You know,
Yes.
you have to have recreation for yourself or your family,
Absolutely.
or you have to help other people too. That maybe whatever's left over, that's what you use
Yes.
to be able to do that. So we talked about planning, right? So you can plan for things that are on sale as opposed to paying full price. I don't believe in paying full price for anything.
No.
You know?
Yes, I agree. Yeah, you shouldn't. There's always a sale somewhere, and you can always get something just a little bit more affordable. But if you
Right.
do your research,
Yeah,
Yeah.
do your research. Like some people like to cut coupons, like especially if you're going grocery shopping. They have apps now for that. You know, you can use the apps. I know we shop at BJ sometimes. They have like the Clip Savings, which is an app that they have. That's the only way you get their savings. Otherwise, you go to the store, you're paying the full amount.
Yeah.
But if you use their app, you can get the savings. So there's like ways to be creative and be able to save money. Whatever you can save, you know, you should take advantage of that, right?
Yes.
So look for items that are on sale, figure out how much it's going to cost you, right? And save the money for it.
Yes.
Stop this impulse buying
Yes.
business, you know? Don't let the stores use psychology on you, because they are using psychology on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I heard someone told me, like, when you go to Costco and you know something that you're used to buying, and you can't find it anywhere, it's not that they don't carry it anymore. They put it somewhere else so you can walk
Scavenger
around the
hunt.
whole store.
Yes.
And then while you're walking looking for that thing that you came to the store for,
Yes.
then you're like, oh, I like this. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, look at that. I want that, you know. And then they get you buying things that you didn't even go there for.
Yeah.
No.
I've heard that also. They send you. It's called like a scavenger hunt, basically around Costco. It's just
They're
like-
playing games with
Yeah.
you and you don't even know it.
Yep, it was like here 1 week, and then they have you going around the store looking for it, you know, to try and find it, you know. But
Yeah. You can never leave that place without spending over $100.
no,
It's ridiculous.
that's why I try and use. I think having the for BJ's or Costco wholesale clubs like that, having the rewards card is better.
Yes.
Because usually by the time that they send out the check, it kind of pays for the membership itself. So that you
Yeah.
can say that, you know, I'm saving money that way.
Yeah, yeah. And what I suggest too, I know we just talked about using the rewards card and everything like that. If you can't do that, your best bet is to just pay cash.
Yes.
Pay cash. You give yourself a budget. Okay, I'm going out here to do some shopping. This is what I want to spend. You bring exactly that. So when your money runs out, you don't have anywhere of paying
No.
for it. So
No.
you don't have a choice but to go back home.
No.
Right?
Exactly.
I mean, we should be disciplined enough to not have to trick ourselves.
But sometimes you have to. It's kind
But
of
sometimes you absolutely have to.
playing those mind games.
So let's talk about how to control our holiday spending.
Yes. So, like we talked about, creating a budget with hard spending limits. You know, like you said, basically the needs versus the wants. Change spending expectations. So basically, if you know that, you know, this is my budget for this year, this is what I know that I can spend. If I'm looking to buy some sort of electronic that's what I expected it to be, is a lot more, then maybe I just need to hold off and wait until it's on sale, maybe for the next year or after the holidays, or just not buy it at all. Give and ask for gift cards. Gift cards are definitely, I think, important. You know, it's sometimes kind of like free money, you know, if you're receiving it, of course, you know. But if you're giving it to someone, sometimes some people would prefer the money, you know, over buying a gift or receiving a gift. Some people. Don't forget spending for gatherings and meals. You know, some people, whenever they have, Christmas, they give the gifts and everything. But sometimes some people like to have a tradition of, having Christmas breakfast or Christmas dinner, and they invite a lot of people. Essentially, it's a party. And when you have a party, you're spending more money because
money.
it's more mouths to feed.
That's right.
Unless you're doing like a potluck, then you found a way around it, which is part of budgeting. But some people will say like, no, I'll take care of it. I'll do this. I'll do that. Just come by, sit down, eat, and enjoy.
Yeah.
It's-
All hands on deck. Everybody chip in. Everybody, come together and collaborate. Like they said in Creole, mais en pile change pas l'eau, right?
Oui.
So, si tout le monde mette tête yo ensemble pour yo faire fête là, tout le monde pote manger que vous kon faire,
Oui.
bring your best.
Yes.
don't
Sans bien fait,
don't bring that thing that we don't like.
Yes.
Bring the stuff that we like
Yes.
to eat.
And don't try anything new. 'Cause we
Yeah.
don't- do it on your own time. Yeah. All right.
If it's not broken, don't try to fix it, right?
Absolutely not. Don't get caught up with the trends. Basically, one of the things that I always see, say on the news, they'll always have something, some toy or some electronic, some item that's trending, and usually the one that's trending is the one that costs the most money. You can wait a few months or wait until after the holidays to buy that same item at a fraction of the cost.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't do that. Like, I don't chase after like, oh, they're doing this. Let me go do this. Oh my God, this just came out.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think I didn't grow up that way. My parents didn't. Whatever was trendy wasn't something that I just went after.
I'm just not interested.
No,
like,
no.
and it's like, okay, I want to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a guinea pig. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And if it was a toy or something that was trendy, my parents would wait until after because they knew it was
Yeah.
just more affordable to get it afterwards. You don't
Yeah.
necessarily need it right now. when you want it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Move holiday spending to another time of year. I think, holiday spending is nice, but say it's your birthday, unless you're like me and your birthday falls around the holiday time. But,
Yeah.
but birthdays are ways for you to kind of, I don't want to say spoil or lavish, but show someone how much you appreciate them.
Yeah.
It's their day versus you having to spend money for 4 or 5 other people. When you could just do it, for one person and spend
Right.
it that way,
Right.
or just show it throughout the entire year, so that at the end of the year during the holidays, you don't feel like you have to do it.
Yeah.
Which is what you should be doing anyway.
Yeah. And also too, when let's say, because a lot of people like to decorate their homes or they like to buy things or whatever, you can buy the stuff like after the holidays over, and it's so affordable to
Yes.
buy the stuff like after the holiday is over, and then save it for next year. 'Cause it's the same thing they're gonna sell next year.
Absolutely.
They're just gonna call it new.
And you're buying it, like you said, it's a lot more affordable because they need to get rid of it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
by doing that, it's like, okay, great. If I need to get rid of it, then I'm going to sell it, at a fraction of the cost. I can take it,
Yeah.
hold it off for next year, put it in a bin, store it somewhere.
Exactly. Or if you have like a niece or a nephew or family member, you want to bless them throughout the year. Like you said, just, if you come across something that's special and nice that you want to get them and it's affordable, get it then,
Yes.
as opposed to waiting until they have marked up the prices and then they put a discount on the price that they marked up. Now they're calling it a sale, which
Yes.
is not a sale.
No.
So
Plan for next year, now. Like you said, buying it now, saving it for next year, to give it out, because it's a fraction of the cost. That's one of the best ways to kind of not put yourself in debt. Some of those ways of kind of helping you and providing you these tips will help you not to remain in debt.
Yeah, and one last thing that I would add to that, if you know your plan is to buy a house, which Greg and I can help you do, okay, or if your plan is to sell your house, which Greg and I can also help you do,
Yes.
when you're selling your house, you also have to prepare that house for the sale because you want to get the biggest bang for your buck, the
Correct.
money that your investment that you put into your house. You want to get the most back. You want your house to sell for as high as possible. You want to receive at least you're asking, if not more than you're asking. So in
Yes.
order to do that, you have to prepare this house
Yes.
so it can look, like what you're asking for it. So that's gonna take some money, to be able to do that. And if you wanna, your goal is to purchase a house, you're gonna need to save. Have a nice down payment, especially now, being that the prices of homes are so high.
Yes.
So you want to make sure that you're not blowing your budget on frivolous things like buying gifts.
Yes.
You don't want to do that, and I don't think people should be embarrassed to tell their family members this. Listen, you guys know. Because if your family, like they should understand this.
Yes.
And most of the time, they already have their homes.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn to get your house. So don't be embarrassed to tell them, listen, I'm on a budget, okay? Or tell them flat out, I'm broke.
Yeah.
I don't have any money.
Yeah. I don't got
I don't have it, okay?
Yeah.
And you shouldn't even have to do that to your family. They should already know, because they know that you have a goal. And they're supposed to help you achieve your goal, right? Get to the finish line.
Yeah.
So don't be embarrassed to tell them, listen, this year, not happening, okay? So I will come around and we will have a great time.
Yeah.
But don't expect me to spend thousands of dollars, buying gifts for everybody because I need to save my money because I'm trying to buy a house, okay?
And a card will suffice.
Yes.
Sometimes,
Yes. Some people always look for something in the card, though.
Yes.
But
but
not your problem.
Yeah. But
right?
some people actually, like receiving a card. A lot of people still do that.
I love cards, even if there's nothing in it.
Absolutely.
It's the thought that counts, and there's some really nice, words of encouragement on the cards, and those cards are beautiful out there. I save the cards too. I have like a box full of cards.
Yeah, some people put it in, and they sent like a Christmas letter, updates of what happened through the year.
Yeah.
I was watching Everybody Loves Raymond, so that's why I remember.
Oh, okay.
And that was an episode where they just to show like this is what's been going on. I'm wishing that you're okay. Everything is fine. Praying for you, and as you go into the new year, wishing you a very happy, healthy, and prosperous year.
Absolutely.
Sometimes those things, seeing it in words, it takes a lot of effort to write that, and not
Absolutely.
You're not going to write it to everyone.
Right. Right. So I guess the moral of this story is don't allow family to go in debt.
No.
Not over Christmas.
No.
So please, I hope you guys are taking our advice not to blow your saving during this holiday season. So hopefully you got something out of it today because it's 5:00 and we have to go. So I just want to remind everyone again about the toy giveaway that Good News Community Action is putting on, which is December 16th from 12 to 3. It's going to be at the Baptist Church. You have to register. You have to register. You have to register your child in order to get the gifts, okay? So
And do you have to go to the church or affiliated?
you have to present there with the kid to get the gift.
Do you have to be a member of the church in order to?
Oh no, this is for the community. This is for everybody in the community. If you have a child that you need help to get them Christmas presents so you're not blowing your savings, okay? Ages 0 to 13, you want to register them by calling the radio station 732-775-0220, 732-775-0225 in order to register them to receive gifts. So Greg, we want to give them our phone number, right?
Yes. So if you are looking to buy, sell, or interested in getting started in terms of in the home search, you know, you can give us a call. You can call me, Gregory Jean, at 848-456-0573. Ou quand les moins, Gregory Jean, 858-456-0573. Or Elna Montgomery, you can call her at 732-898-2344, or 848-466-6661. 732 898 2344 84 848 66 66 61. I'm just rushing, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. So si ken nou bezwen aide van kay nou ou bien aide achete kay nou ka rele Elna ansama avec Greg. Nou pale Creole, nou pale anglais, nou ka aide ou fè sa. Ou ka rele Gregory sou 848 456 0573. Rele Elna sou 848 466 66 61. Ou ka voye text message tout si ou pa vle pale. OK? Merci beaucoup tout le monde.
Merci.
Nous sommes contents ensemble avec nous aujourd'hui. Ou t'as écouté ça fait famille dans Radio Bonne Nouvelle. C'est présenté pour The Good News Community Action chaque samedi. Si vous manquez attendez nous aujourd'hui, on attendez nous encore demain si Dieu veut. 3 heures pour 4. Thank you everyone for listening to Good News Radio. Family Matters on Good News Radio, presented to you by Good News Community Action. If you missed us today, you can hear us again tomorrow from 3 to 4 on WYGG Good News Radio. Again, Family Matters is a show that's designed to help the community of listeners who are actively engaged in meaningful discussion to promote communication, education, empowerment, encouragement, and elevation of our families. So until next time, be well and stay safe. Again, this was Elna and
Gregory.
OK, bonsoir tout le monde. Merci beaucoup. Bonne nuit.
Bye bye.
That's good. Thank you.
FM, Asbury Park. This is WYGG 88.1 FM, Asbury Park.
À l'Éternel, la terre et ce qu'elle renferme, le monde et ce qu'il habite, car il l'a fondé sur les mers et a fermi sur les fleuves. De gloire. L'Éternel.
This is WYGG 88.1 FM, Asbury Park.
En pile rouge vent
avec un pile wash, un pile code qui brûle, un pile code, un pile pop qui l'ouvre, mais c'est là nous pillons la foi. Parce que maintenant on est tous ensemble avec nous, et quoi déjà fait pour nous. Au nom de Jésus. Alléluia. Là nous prions. Mais toujours tendez.